I am fully rare today to show the world that I am a loyal supporter of the People's Progressive Party Civic, because I am proud. Right? And also to remind some fake supporters of the People's Progressive Party Civic why I support the People's Progressive Party Civic. I support them because of their vision for this country. I support them because of their vision for the citizens of this country. I support them because they have the most experience under them belt as it relates to governing a country properly or efficiently. That is why I support them, because I'm betting on my children, and I'm betting on my children, and because of that, I'm going to bet on those that most qualified to secure my children and their children's future.
Good afternoon, everyone. Well, we have this incident at the children's home in Kenmore. We got the call. 3 appliances were dispatched with 2 of our ambulances. From all accounts, all the children and staff that were in the building at the time, they are accounted for. We do have 2 persons, matter of fact 3 persons, who have suffered some injuries. One of the attendants suffered injury in her left arm, and a student, and one of the students more or less is suffering from shock. And they have been treated by our EMTs, and they'll be escorted to the hospital for the treatment. We are still in the process of suppressing the fire and stopping it from going into any other structure. So that's where we are today. We're very sorry for this situation, because we know the care given to our children is very important, and the protection of the lives of our children is very important to us all in this our country. And so to the parents and guardians, we're hoping that you will trust the system that is going to work, and your children are all safe based on the accounts of your gift.
Let me thank this gentleman here. As far as I'm concerned, he's the hero. Right? Right? He's just a servant. He's one of the administrators of the orphanage. And from the time the alarms went off, he took immediate action that has resulted in saving lives today. So everybody who were in that building, they're all out of danger because of his action, swift action, right? So I want to commend him. I want to commend the residents who came out to ensure that the building was evacuated and everybody accounted for, everybody alive, right? And the Ministry of Human Services and Social Security provided transportation, and they've already moved the children to the Mahaika home, right, children home. The fire service, again, I'd like to commend the fire service for the action in containing the fire. As you would have seen, the fire was contained only to the orphanage, right? So they prevented the fire from spreading to this building and to other nearby buildings. Even the female or the girls' dorm was saved. The fire was effectively contained to the boys' dorm, right? And everybody is safe, right? And of course, as I mentioned before, the people in the neighborhood, they came out and they supported and ensured fire service, the Guyana police force, there's some semblance of order as we continue the fire suppression activities. As you notice, the fire service is still there, trying to out all the flames. And what will happen next, of course, they will go into the investigative mode, right, to ascertain the reason or the cause of the fire this morning. But I want to end by saying that everybody accounted for, everybody alive. My understanding is that you have 3 patients, right, with minor injuries who were taken to the Enmore Hospital. When I leave you here, I'll be going to the Enmore Hospital to spend some time with those patients. Okay?
Thank you very much, Ben.
Right.
The current $5,000 fine is more like a parking fee associated with the one. So we recommend $50,000. The cost to produce one is $27,500.
We now have the arrival of 400 clamps. So this 400 clamps is an addition to what was already in place. And I must say, from the ministry side, as the minister responsible for transportation, I am quite satisfied that the traffic chief and the traffic officers throughout the regions have been doing their utmost to help the Demerara Harbour Bridge Corporation mechanical team. While we were waiting on the arrival of these, have gone ahead and have manufactured more than 30 clamps that we have been using. Before today, the police also had other clamps that they were using in terms of their own
The value of
operations.
safety cannot be underscored, but just to let you know that the next step for us is not only utilizing them, but we will ensure that we make the recommendation or proposal to have the fines associated with leaving a motor vehicle in a dangerous condition, for which these clamps help us to identify the owners or driver, increase at least 400% above the cost of producing one of these devices.
I am sure the first thing everybody in Ghana would like to do is make sure everybody follow the law, do what is right. But if they have people who choose not to follow the law, then measures have to be put in place to deal with those delinquents. And that is why the problem that we are getting on the roads, improper parking, these clamps will also be used, and the ones that the Demerara Harbour Bridge Corporation would have made, where this weight absolute load testing is done. If you are over the weight, they will park you and clamp you. You're improperly parked, you take your containers, your trailers, and all the rest of it, and you park it like what is happening Thomas Street and what is happening on Heroes Highway. When you come to move your containers at your own whims and fancy, you'll find a clamp. We'll take possession of it, and the only way you will get it back is when you pay.
Greetings to the iDem as queens and kings. Welcome to Natural Vibes. I'm called Ayarko. Manners and respect to the iDem. Now, as they say, I am fully rare today to show the world that I am a loyal supporter of the People's Progressive Party Civic, because I am proud. Right? And also to remind some fake supporters of the People's Progressive Party Civic why I support the People's Progressive Party Civic. I support them because of their vision for this country. I support them because of their vision for the citizens of this country. I support them because they have the most experience under them belt as it relates to governing a country properly or efficiently. That is why I support them, because I'm betting on my children, and I'm betting on my children, and because of that, I'm going to bet on those that most qualified to secure my children and their children's future. People's Progressive Party Civic is it. So you see them sugar workers in Barbies were claiming to be supporters of the People's Progressive Party Civic. Y'all fake. Y'all as fake as them bootleg boots. Y'all fake. Y'all fake to yourself, not even to the party, to yourself. Because I think, right, when y'all choose to support the People's Progressive Party Civic, I swear it's because y'all recognize to yourself that the only political party in this country that is still fighting for Guy Suku is the People's Progressive Party Civic. None other political party flap, no? Give up on y'all long now. Majority lose members from flap. Now you feel them perspective change. Y'all feel ass you been, or ass you gon' be, or ass you was, wherever you want to call it. Yeah, you feel eager time with y'all. The man reality is all about likes and views, nothing else. There is the type of person that will tell you anything you want here just to get your support. And who CC, who don't know, I gonna know in time, possibly, who knows. But anyways, he know. It's the People's Progressive Party Civic. I swear there's the reason why y'all supporting me, you know. I swear I didn't know that y'all supporting me for some selfishites. I swear y'all supporting the People's Progressive Party Civic because them supporting y'all. I don't know if y'all acknowledge this, right? Or acknowledge this. It is cheaper to produce sugar from pine than sugar from cane. It is cheaper to import sugar to balance the citizens of this country than to produce sugar here for ourselves. Y'all in heights though. But yet, But yet, because the People's Progressive Party Civic and their supporters recognize, appreciate, and acknowledges the contributions that Guy Suku would have made to this country, we respect the item. We be fighting with the item. Forget y'all back on y'all foot. And this is what y'all gonna do. Y'all stop it. When you strike against Guy Suku, you're striking against yourself. Because Guy Suku is where you work. And Guy Suku ain't got a good reputation now, and you're trying to damage your reputation even more. Y'all feel it's the government y'all striking against. This Guy Suku. Guy Suku is an independent it's by itself. The government has only give them a thing for balance them. Help them, because them in helping themselves right now. And we know that. But we support them because them supporting y'all. But what y'all doing right now is fucking selfish. Y'all ain't thinking, y'all responding reacting based on emotion because there's no respond. To respond would have been that you assess what's going on and you make a constructive decision. They are them reacting based on emotions. Y'all ever know the People's Progressive Party Civic for O and don't pay? Y'all ever know any all them workers that work years at their state know that time upon time and time you just get O. But once it's the People's Progressive Party Civic, you get your money 1,000,000%. It I got no doubt about that. So what y'all doing? What y'all do? Y'all intentionally trying to fuck around Guy Suku? Well, if it's that y'all doing right, y'all fucking around yourself. Y'all sell because they y'all working. Y'all working at Guy Suku. So if you intentionally fuck around your workplace, you're fucking around yourself. Because any damage your workplace face as a result of what you're doing could naturally come back to you and your job. You know y'all ain't thinking. I talk about bite the hands that feed them, eh? That's what y'all doing right now. Bite the hands that feed y'all. The only political party that's fighting for y'all, y'all fighting them. I tell how stupid it is though. You know? And I tell y'all stand up there talking to a man that intentionally closed down estates in this country, or was a part of a team that intentionally closed down estates. And while y'all talking to y'all, like criticizing y'all one and only brethren, but y'all stupid. Suppose, right, the People's Progressive Party Civic say, watch it. Right? Take all your money what we owe y'all, balance yourself. We're going to focus on the cash crop farmers, the permanent crop farmers, you know, the poultry rearers, the cattle rearers, those that raising pig, right? People that mining fish, the rice farmers. We're going to focus on them, help them balance themselves. We got them, we can help push them. Because we know sugar is a thing of the past, we know, but if y'all ain't got faith in yourself, it's okay, we not going to have faith in y'all either, you know? Y'all ain't heights in this thing, you know, man. Y'all ain't heights in this thing, y'all acting right. I know, Raj. I know and I appreciate the contribution that the item does make as it relates to the support of the People's Progressive Party Civic. But what I'm saying right now is that y'all acting like some fake ass supporters and y'all need to get your shit together. This is not about that. Y'all know y'all gonna get y'all money. Stop acting weird. Y'all know y'all gonna get y'all money. Don't allow fucking Cran and Crow John for influence a few of them and then let a few of them influence y'all. Don't be stupid. You ain't gonna come out and stand up on the road for get your money when the People's Progressive Party Civic owe you. Not at all. There's a hungry belly thing. It's only happening on them that's practice though. Only them that's practice them thing though. There's a hungry belly thing. You gotta stand up on a road or stand up on a dam. You gonna get your money 100 million%. Or 191 billion%. Point something billion. Yeah, you gonna get your money or y'all gonna get your money. Once a man work, he will be paid. Duh, is an unspoken rules in the People's Progressive Party Civic. Once a man work, he will be paid. Nobody got said, oh. Everybody know though. So what y'all doing? Other than bringing shame to yourself, the company that you're working with, and those that supporting y'all, like the People's Progressive Party Civic. What y'all doing, boy? Boy. I don't know. But y'all ain't thinking. Stop embarrassing yourself. Stop. embarrassing the eye themselves. Until next time on Natural Vibes, I am called Ayako. Manners and respect to the item as queens and kings, and I think I could only control what is being said. I cannot control how the item interpret. It's a big up the item and them interpretations. Manners.